It's a lie. She hasn't had a miscarriage. What are you talking about? It's a story. She's been...
Insisted they do a home visit.
Shouldn't they do that?
He's gone off. He's behaving like a sport brat, and I don't have time for sport brats. And I've had to give her antibiotics.
You're getting so involved, Jade.
Where'd you get this? Is this why you were feeling sick this morning?
Mum.
No, you're 16, Will.
In EastEnders, Jade collapses during a fundraiser, leading to suspicions about her medication. A fan theory speculates that the Six will kill Dean for tampering with it. Meanwhile, Jean hints at Shirley's return. Off-screen, actor Emmett Bergin, known for Glenroe, passes away unexpectedly, prompting tributes from family, friends, and fans. EastEnders, the Six to strike again and kill Dean, a new fan theory predicts. Last night in EastEnders, Jade was rushed to hospital after collapsing on the floor of the pub during her charity fundraiser. Jean then confronted Dean about Jade's medication, leading him to lie about what happened. Now, a new EastEnders fan theory reckons that the Six might rid the square of Dean. With Jade being taken to hospital, Jean suggested that she went back to Dean's place to grab Jade's medication to show the doctor. Dean was resistant to the idea but eventually felt pressured into agreeing, handing his keys over to Jean. Noticing that Jade had a lot of medication that she hadn't taken, Jean went back to the hospital and noticed that Dean hadn't handed it all over to the doctor. She then became suspicious that he'd been tampering with Jade's medication, threatening to tell a member of the hospital staff. Dean then stopped her from doing so by agreeing to tell her all of the truth. Of course, Dean lied to her though and made out as though Jade was refusing to take her medication so that she stayed sick and wouldn't have to go to Pakistan. EastEnders fan theory, Sharon and the Six to kill Dean. With Jean having suspicions of Dean, one fan reckons that she's in danger. And, in order to protect her, the Six will group together to kill Dean. A new fan theory now suggests that Sharon could be the one to deliver the final blow. The theory reads, Dean will get Jean hospitalized. Somehow, the Six will be together and the Vic. Dean comes in, Stacy goes mental at him, they all defend her. He lunges at Linda, and guess who kills him? Sharon. For added pizza, Sharon will kill Dean with the same thermometer, which has somehow found its way back into the pub. Will Sharon end up killing Dean? It was Linda that killed Keanu at Christmas as the Six gathered to bury the body at Kathy's. However, could they all soon group together to take down Dean and, will Sharon be the one to end him? Bring her home. EastEnders fans convinced Walford icon is returning after 2 giveaway clues from Jean Slater, but did you spot them? EastEnders fans are convinced a Walford icon is returning after 2 giveaway clues from Jean Slater, but did you spot them? The BBC soap has seen a number of characters come and go in recent months, and now fans are hopeful one of their favorites could be about to make their long-awaited return. During Monday's episode, Jean Slater was seen arranging a fundraiser for Jade Green as well as caring for the teen as she continues to try and recover from her recent lung transplant. Jade is planning to go to Bangladesh with her mum, Shabnam Masood, once she's better, but has no idea her dad, Dean Wicks, has been tampering with her medication to stop her from leaving him. At one point, Jean was round at Dean and Jade's flat as her boyfriend Harvey Monroe arrived. Jean told him that she had called a doctor for Jade as her cough worsened, and Harvey warned her she was getting too involved. But she replied, Shirley is my best mate and I am just doing what I think she would do if she was here. Shirley, played by Linda Henry, is Dean's mother and Jade's grandmother, and was last seen on screen in December 2022. EastEnders fans have been desperate for her to return ever since, especially now more members of her family are back in Walford. That scene wasn't the only time Jean referenced her BFF either, and it prompted a wave of comments on X.1 wrote, Jean mentioning Shirley in yesterday's EP and in today's EP, let's hope this is the beginning of the Shirley return, she's gotta come and sort Dean out. A third wrote, Shirley mention from Jean. Bring her home. Meanwhile, a fourth commented alongside a screenshot of Shirley, a Shirley mention. Sad loss. Glenroe icon Emmett Bergin's daughter reveals unexpected death at home as EastEnders star brother pays tearful tribute. Glenroe icon Emmett Bergin's daughter has revealed the details of his unexpected death at home as his EastEnders star brother paid a tearful tribute. The former RTE star died suddenly on Friday, March 15, 2024, surrounded by loved ones. Bergin was best known for his iconic role as heartthrob Dick Moran in Glenroe, which he landed back in 1983 and remained on the show until its last episode in 2001. The Irish star's death has shocked and saddened his family, friends, and fans. In a statement to RTE, Emmett's heartbroken daughter Tara explained how he had been discharged before passing away at home. She said, "Sadly, Dad died on Friday morning at home. It was unexpected. He had only recently been alerted to a possible heart issue and had been discharged from a short stay in hospital. We thought and hoped he would be okay. We were all at home when it happened, my mum Sarah, my brother Gavin, and me. He was such an important presence in our lives. He will be greatly missed." Emmett's brother Patrick Bergin is also a famous Irish actor and has played alongside top Hollywood actors such as Julia Roberts. The EastEnders star took to Instagram this morning to pay tribute to his late brother, calling him an inspiration. He posted a photo of Emmett and wrote, "Sharing the sad passing of our brother Emmett, who was an inspiration and a great man. Love you, Emmett. Rip." While Joe McKinney, who worked alongside Emmett in Glenroe playing Dan Riley from 1998 to 2001, also dedicated a post to his late co-star. He shared a short clip from a Glenroe scene where Emmett's character exposes Rachel Pilkington's character to Joe's character. Joe wrote, "Night-night, Emmett. Safe journey. Here we are, in Glenroe, back in the day." Emmett's beloved fans also remembered him for his iconic role, rocking the nation. Fan tributes. Patrick tweeted, "Another one of the Glenroe legends gone. R.I.P. Emmett Bergin. Dick Moran in Glenroe. His affair with Terry rocked the nation in the 80s." Liam wrote, "Sad to hear of Emmett Bergin's passing yesterday. Those of a certain age will always remember him as Dick Moran in Glenroe." Another fan added, "Emmett Bergin R.I.P. Dick Moran was always a popular front cover. The Dick Terry affair was so extreme back in the day. The nation thought it was actually real." The RTE star survived by his wife Sarah and his children, Gavin and Tara. A service to celebrate his life will be held on Tuesday, March 26 at Victorian Chapel, Mount Jerome Crematorium, in Harold's Cross, Dublin. Absolutely not as a brand new location, surfaces in Walford, EastEnders viewers gasp, "It's never been there before." New set constructed for BBC soap opera in 2022. Brand new location in Walford has admirers yelling, "It's never been there before," and making people double take. The people living in Albert Square were getting ready for Jade Green's fundraiser at the Queen Vic on Wednesday's episode of the BBC soap opera. However, in a different scene, Honey Mitchell heard a loud cough and was observed walking across the square. With a quick glance to her left, she noticed her son William walking along a corridor along a row of houses. The teenager was vaping, but it was obvious he was having trouble since he was coughing with each draw. Enraged, she yelled his name, strode across the alleyway to meet him, and removed the vape from him before inquiring, "Where did you get this? Is this why you were feeling sick this morning?" she asked as he kept coughing. Will began to object, but she said, "You are 16, Will. Who, after all, sold it to you? Don't even think about lying to me either." Some EastEnders viewers, nevertheless, were drawn away by the scene since they thought it was set in a place they hadn't seen before. One person posted on X, which was formerly Twitter, saying, "I want to know where this passage has been. Surely, it has never existed there before?" A fan responded that, "I think when they rebuilt the set last year they added a lot of places, like back gardens of houses, alleys etc." After investing £87 million in renovations, EastEnders debuted its new set in the spring of 2022. Then, in March of last year, The Sun Online disclosed that plans were afoot for a new backlit stage, including numerous new filming locations. BBC iPlayer offers episodes of EastEnders, which air on BBC One. Please subscribe our channel.